Hi, this is the 1000 Scenes Project. I'm Morgan, and improviser number 452 of 1000 is Elizabeth Nagle. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Our randomly generated suggestion is damnation. Damnation.
Mrs. Parker, I don't understand why you don't let us just dance with our dates at the mixer. You're always just pulling us apart, and that's just really stinks, okay?
Gloria, do you have any idea what would happen if I wasn't here at this dance right now?
I don't know, fun? Fun would happen?
Well, that's one way of putting it. If I step outside that door for 5 seconds, terrible things will happen in here. And it's not your fault. It's not because you're bad. It's because you're teenagers.
Well, I just feel like you don't trust us enough. I mean, you're always
I
showing
don't.
us those videos that like if you like touch each other you're automatically pregnant, and that's not how
Yes.
it works.
Every day I show you those videos telling you the pitfalls of human touch.
I
It's an amazing burden that's been placed upon me as your teacher. I have to stop you from ruining your lives by making inadvertent physical contact with someone of another gender.
I should have made my parents take me to public school. I don't know why they put me
Oh,
in
oh,
Catholic
oh.
school for 7 years.
Well, if if only we could keep people in Catholic school for their entire lives, keep them out of trouble. I guess that's what a nunnery is.
Well,
Uh,
why is it your responsibility? I mean,
I ask the same question of the Lord frequently.
ugh,
I suppose there are just certain people who are placed on this earth who are given more responsibility than others.
well, what was it like for you when you were my age? I'm sure you wanted to have fun at some point.
That's how I know how dangerous it is to be a teenager. I can I tell you a very disturbing story?
Hmm.
This is going to shock you to your core, but I think I have to tell you this. This is very personal, and you're not to tell any of the other students, all right?
It's a secret?
It's a secret just between you and I because you are so curious about this sort of thing.
Oh, okay, well, what is it?
When I was 17 years old, I had overwhelming feelings for a boy, a crush, they called it. And I went up to him after class one day and I placed my hand on his shoulder and he turned and he looked me straight in the eyes and I felt such intense emotion at that moment that if I hadn't broken off contact, I have no idea what would have happened. I honestly think that we might have started embracing right there in the hallway.
So,
And from that day forward, I knew that that's not the sort of person I was, and I was going to do my darndest to make sure that's not the sort of person anyone else was either. And I eventually fell into teaching, and that's, long story short, that's why I'm here today.
are you telling me that
I guess I'm
never,
telling you one of my innermost secrets.
you've never, since that moment, are
Hmm?
you saying that you've never touched another human
I
being?
know, isn't it a wonderful success story?
Oh, this explains so much, Mrs. Parker.
Yes.
I, why
I
didn't you?
want so badly for you to never have physical contact with any other human being as long as you live. If I could have one wish, I wish that for all of the children here, but I know it's not possible. But at least during this dance, while you're under my direct supervision, I can stop you from making a terrible, terrible mistake.
It sounds like such a lonely existence.
Well, you know, I mean, you've never had physical contact with a boy at this point, right?
No, but I want to so bad.
Oh, you remind me so much of me at your age. You said I was a little more straight-laced. You're a little bit more of a wild child, but with your questions and doubts.
Well, I watch a lot of TV and I.
Oh, you need to stop that. That's basically touching someone. If you see enough people touching each other, then there are, I don't know how the brain works exactly, but there are neurons that make it seem to you as if you're touching people. It's science.
It's science?
Yes, you need to stop watching television and movies and reading novels and anything other than textbooks that you know in advance will not deal with people touching each other.
Oh
It's
my
all right for me to show you the movies every day because they explicitly don't have anyone actually touching another. I shouldn't even make hand gestures in that
Oh,
direction.
it seems like.
Yes, I know exactly how it seems. Blackout. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Very fun.
Thank you for having me.
Is there anything I can plug for you in the description of?
Oh, well, I perform every Friday at 7 at the People's Improv Theater with my musical house team called Title of Team. And
Excellent.
we sing a lot about private schools.
Well,
really.
I suppose I'll allow it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll put a link to that in the video description. Thank you again so much for doing this, and great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Chris, take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye.